Right now, your mind is running an operating system designed to keep you weak, quiet, and easily controlled. Every time you feel the urge to change your life, to step out of your comfort zone, an invisible weight pulls you straight back down into cheap, effortless dopamine. It's not an accident. You are caught in a feedback loop. Your brain isn't broken, it's just hijacked. And as long as you keep feeding it cheap rewards, you will stay trapped in the exact same spot year after year. Think about the last time you tried to start a new habit. You felt motivated for exactly one day. By day two, the excuses crept in. By day three, you were back to scrolling. When you flood your system with instant pleasure, real life feels dull. Hard work feels impossible. And taking risks feels terrifying. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to dismantle this cycle. Here is how you reclaim your dopamine and regain control over your life starting today. To defeat the monster, you have to understand how it feeds. Dopamine isn't actually the chemical of pleasure. It's the chemical of anticipation. It's the signal that says, go get that reward. Millions of years ago, dopamine drove humans to hunt, build, and survive. It was meant to be earned through intense physical and mental struggle. Today, society has engineered a cage for you. You can trigger massive spikes of dopamine without moving an inch. Infinite scrolling, adult content, junk food, and video games give you the chemical feeling of victory without any of the actual effort. Your brain is being tricked into thinking you are conquering the world, while in reality, you are just sitting in a dark room staring at pixels. The result? Your dopamine baseline drops below zero. You aren't chasing pleasure anymore. You're just chasing relief from the anxiety created by the habit itself. You wake up tired, you have brain fog, you lack the aggression and drive required to build a life you are actually proud of. Notice when your strongest urges strike. They don't happen randomly. They hit hardest right when you decide to level up. Right before a breakthrough, your brain panics. It fears the unknown, so it throws its strongest weapon at you, intense cravings for comfort. It begs you to stay in the dark where it's safe. This is the silent test. Reframe every urge you feel from this moment forward. That craving isn't a sign of your weakness. It's proof that you are at a boundary line. It is the gatekeeper testing whether you deserve the next level. If you fold every time things get uncomfortable, you are choosing comfort over your destiny. You cannot expect a life-changing miracle if you can't master your own body in the dark. The universe does not hand monumental success to people who are slaves to their own impulses. When the wave hits, willpower alone is not enough. You need an emergency protocol to break the chemical loop in under 60 seconds. Step 1. Physically change your environment. The moment you feel the impulse, stand up and leave the room. Never fight an urge in the exact spot where you usually give in. The bed or the desk where you relapse is enemy territory. Leave it immediately. Step 2, shock your nervous system. Splash freezing cold water on your face or drop and do 20 push-ups. You need to force adrenaline into your blood to instantly override the passive dopamine loop. Wake your body up. Step 3, delay by 10 minutes. Tell your brain, I am not saying no forever, but I am waiting 10 minutes. In 90% of cases, the chemical spike peaks and fades before that timer runs out. You are simply outlasting the chemical wave. When you learn to sit through the discomfort without giving in, something incredible happens. Your dopamine receptors slowly begin to reset. Real life starts regaining its color. Focus returns. Energy skyrockets. You start craving real victories. Building things, taking risks, connecting with people, and becoming the person you were meant to be. You will look back at the things that used to control you and feel nothing but indifference. Stop playing it safe in the shadows of cheap pleasure. Break the cycle today. lock in, take control of your mind, and step into the light. Subscribe to join the top 1% who master themselves.